Welcome back, ladies and gents. How is your day going? Hope you're doing well. I am just going to continue looking for, I think his name was Natu or Natu. Yeah, Natu. Says he's last seen that Sireneer. I'm going to continue letting the AI and my kids do whatever they want. They are not in anyone's party right now. Oh, Finn is very low on troops. So is Jenny. These are the two that in the last episode I think they had just recreated. They were captured and then released. So I think they're in the process of building their force. That's why they're so low, if memory serves. What food am I missing? Grapes, olives. It's olives. I don't have any olives and I'm way out of fish. So apparently I'm going to have to buy some fish here because this is a fishing village. Rosie the medic gained a level. Very good, Rosie. You're at level 21 now, and we got to give you this steward. Yeah, that's what we got to give you. All right, we're gonna press on. How long before the QM comes of age? Oh yeah, he's the youngest one, so 18 years. Let's buy some fish. Finn the captain won the tournament at Revolt. Way to go. Let's buy these fish. And then jump into Sireneer and see if Natu is here. Go to the keep. There he is right there. We'll talk to him.
My greetings to you.
Yes. My greetings to you too. Yes, Will, I've been thinking about it. What have you been thinking? I insisted my wife conduct herself according... Listen, I am a faction leader and on half the map. You're not insisting anything to me. That being said, let me refresh my memory. Okay, he's merciful and honest, but he's closed-fisted and impulsive. Okay. We're going to go with honor again. 60. I am a woman of my word. I hope that is sufficient. Ineffective. Well, we just screwed ourselves, didn't we? I think this will be difficult. Perhaps we're not meant for each other. I think you should have my family's approval. Well, you know what that means? That means it's over with. Let's try this one. Success. Woo! See? Well, that was good. Nice while it lasted. Who else? Do I know anybody else now? Male. Alive. Lord, lady, noble, not married. Still the same crew. Your empire. I had forgotten he was 25 even. All right, infantry. 22 is not that bad. What was it about him? Oh, he was Sturgian. That's what it was. Okay. Now I remember why I went for the 25-year-old. All right, so we've got 79 athletics and 126 and 134, which are not the best skills. This is not much better, but you're also Sturgian and you're 22. You know what? You look like you're in your 40s, but you're 22 apparently. But you're Sturgian. We're trying, oh my God, how are you Sturgian? My God, you're Kuzate 100%. Look at you. Your father's Empire. Your mother's Sturgia. How do you look like a Kuzate? You're 26 anyway. All right, let's try to find Kim. I don't like that name at all, but I'll see if I can find Kim. Last seen near Husson Folk. All right. We'll head towards Husson Folk, but we'll stop in Onira to see if it updates. Vidar created an army. Very good. And who wants to be married? Thea, infantry. Nope, I don't marry any of my kids off. Not the women. I know I say that every time, but it's true every time. In this playthrough. In other playthroughs, I absolutely marry the girls off because I've got plenty of people in my family. And I will marry them to other clans in our faction so that they don't go dead. Like Wusser and Vidar is going to happen to them, I believe. All right, let's look at the arena, see what this tournament is. Oh, a Salagot. Yeah, I will take that. I've been trying to get one reproduced. That's why I'm carrying one in my inventory. So let's just go out and try not to hit... Well, it doesn't matter. This is just 4. I don't know where she's at, but she's not that. I do know she's not wearing that. So I'm going to try and take out the horse guys. This is not her right there. It's just a random legionary. That's Ella. This is Sotheres, the mercenary. Oop. Look at that dude. It's not very often you see someone dead like that. Oh, the physics allow him to stay up like that. It's like he's been executed. Sword driven through the back of his neck. All right, Ariada's. Oh, yes! Good hit, girl. I'll just fix and say she's being double teamed. And she just whacked that guy right on the head. Oh, but then she went down. And then there goes. Oh. Yep, we have a problem here. Mainly, I forgot my name was Rosie, and I'm now the only one left already. So used to seeing Hans, right? All right, well, we'll see what we can do with this Kuzate horse archer here. I don't have... Oh, I do have a sword. Okay. Oh, man, look how slow Rosie swings. Oh, goodness, she's got to get some skills. That was terribly slow. Do you see how slow that swing is? Look at that. This is as quick as I can swing. Oh, my goodness, that's a long way off from Hans. Ella may kick my butt here. As long as she stays with the spear, I should... No, she's bringing her sword out. This... You know what? I'm going to get a spear. I mean, a shield. If I can find a shield. And then I'm going to take her horse off. Take her horse down. There's a shield. Get off, get off. I can dodge that while I'm on foot. Let's try this shield. Let's drop that shield. Let's try this shield. Is it in better condition? No, it's in worse condition. All right, well, it's a shield, though. All right, let's see if I can get... Does this... No. If you can brace with it in the bottom right-hand corner just above your weapon, you'll see a little X. And this one doesn't give it when you're holding it two-handed, so it's not braceable. So let's stop her horse charging, and I will grab this other shield just because it's better. Where's she? There she is. Ella! Let her get some speed. Well, she's couched. You got to time it just right, because if she hits you while she's couched, she could end you. So you got to make sure you get that thrust in first. All right, come on, get some speed. That horse has got to go eventually. Of course, we're only doing 11 damage, even with the horse running him. Get out of the way, horse. All right, I'm going to stand up against the wall so that she won't be able to run away easily after she misses me. Oh, there goes the horse. All right. Oh, I dropped my sword, too. No! Oh, how on earth did I do that? I got to grab a sword. I got to grab a sword. Oh, Ella. My goodness, because Rosie, remember, Rosie doesn't move as fast. She doesn't swing as fast. And Ella is huge compared to Rosie. Can I kick her? I can't even reach her with my foot. Oh, come on. Oh, goodness, that was close. In my mind, that was close. You can look at my health bar. It wasn't close, but my goodness. It takes a minute to get used to playing Rosie now in these tournaments. I failed to take that in consideration. All right, well, let's try this again. I am now not not as positive about my ability to win this as I was a moment ago. Although I will take, since I do need some skill in tossing, I'm going to grab these things. Oh, there's another one. Toss them, buddy. I need to pick them up. Thankfully, everybody's ignoring me. There should be quite a few. Oh, there's another one. There's quite a few over here, so let me grab these. I think I'm only going to be able to hold 6, I believe. Nope, 7, maybe 8 then. Yeah, 8. All right, now it's everybody. It's still 1. Come on, Ella. Take out that, even though you're going to be difficult, take out that horse archer. If you let that Kuzate beat you, I'm going to be up. Okay, there you go. There you go. We've been fighting Kuzates our whole life, haven't we? Yeah, her throwing skills. See, the best I can do here is do some damage to that shield. Oh, she moved the shield out of the way. Also, I don't know if you're aware of this, but the weight slows them down because each javelin has a weight attached to it. So if you can hit, see how slow she's moving now, carrying that shield with those javelins on it, compared to that fight we just had a moment ago. No, see, I tried to kick her, and Rosie just can't kick her. I mean, look how close I am to her, and I still can't kick her. Shoot, I'm going to mess around here and lose. Yeah, Rosie's too small. All right. Wow. Man, let me dry my hands. They're breaking out into a sweat. It's been a while since I've been challenged like this in the tournament. Whew. All right, I want to watch Ella fight. Let's just get a different view here. Ella's bigger than that dude also. She's a big girl. Oh, good hit. Oh, he never landed. He never landed. All right, Rosie, let's bet. If I get to the end and have to fight Ella, even if I lose, we still win the prize. As long as someone from your faction wins, you win the prize. Just gets deposited into your inventory. Can I kick this guy? He doesn't look as tall. No, I can't kick him either. I don't think Rosie can kick. Oh, there we go. Oh, excellent. All right, she's just got very short legs. All right, this is going to be difficult. She's small. Oh. My goal here is just to move left and right. Just like I always do. See, if I move to the right and she's thrusting, she's going to miss. See, it's not just breast to breast like the AI wants to do. It really sucks. See, they get so close that you're hitting with the heft, right near the handle, and you don't do very much damage. In Bannerlord, the handling skill is the best spot where your weapon hits to do the most damage, and generally on a sword, it's near the tip, because that's got the most momentum, and that's where you're going to do the most damage. So when they stand right in front of you like that, right breast to breast, you just don't do very much damage. All right, we got an Asalagat. Finally. I should have 2 of them now. Yep. Of course, she can't ride it. Right now, that's not an issue. I'm still trying to get her athletics. I think it said she got athletics 187 just then? No, 188. And her horse skills. All right, I think I'm going to put her on. No, I'm going to let her keep running around. Now, let's see where Natu is. He's now near Hussenfolk, okay? Or still near Hussenfolk. Let me up, just to be sure. I meant Kim. Hussenfolk. I don't know why I said Natu. Well, I do know why I said Natu. You know why also. All right, Dallas at the Cat. Have no idea where that person is, but it's obviously a probably a gang leader somewhere. 315. I missed that 447. 132 troops short of what Hans could handle. Elta the Appraiser. Where are these guys at? Obviously, one of my kids is sitting in a town somewhere. Which one? Elta? Nah, it's not going to tell you for that. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you the notables. Are you in the keep? Is it you? Was it? No, Kim. No, you're not here. Let's leave. Let's trade because I've got entirely too many horses. I don't know how that happened. I don't think that one Asala got has given me a herding of 76, which means I'm going to get rid of some. I'll get rid of you two. And then, because I've got seems like about 30 waiter hot bloods back in Pinnakanok. And I'm down to 75. So I've got 315. So I think I'm going to get rid of, unfortunately, Botanian hobbies. Because we have to start all over again with our new quantity as opposed to our... So we have 315 troops. So let's drop it down to 3... Well, let's check. Herding is 14. Because remember, not all 315 are walking. Herding is 0.6. Even though these are the hardest horses to come by. Let's see what 275 looks like. There. 276. 277. I want to get rid of as few of these hobbies as I can because they're so hard to come by. There's only 2 places on the map, 2 villages on the map that raise them. There we go. So 280 is going to be the best I can do. All right. Let's see what kind of food you got here also. I need some olives if you don't have any olives. Oh, there you go. I'll take 8 olives. See, Rosie doesn't have the same perks to get that morale up high. And I think that's it. I will sell off some of this. I only need about 300. I'll buy some more cheese. Buy all your cheese and all your butter. Of course, I'm always cheese and butter. And if you have no dates, and I'm going to buy you beer just because I can. Okay. And again, we don't have any Sumpter horse. All right. And where did I say Hussenfolk? Yep. Let's run down to Hussenfolk. Again, near Hussenfolk. I'm going to press Alt and see if I can see his name anywhere. And I do not. All right, let's run back towards Danistica and look. What, as I've said before, that just means the Gilman, and it says Gilman and Sturgians have made peace. They were mercenarying for someone we're at war with, and they left that faction is all that means. Who are you? Villagers. All right. Look in the keep. Nobody's in the keep. Go in the trade. If you have any cheese, we'll buy your cheese, and we'll buy your olives. But you don't have any. All right. Is he still near Hussenfolk? To make sure that updates. Yeah, it says he's near Hussenfolk. K.Y. Kim. Last seen. Let me check Shibble Zemer. He may be there. Nope, they're not going to let me. The lord of this castle has forbidden you from coming inside these walls, and the guard sergeant informs you that his men will fire if you attempt to come any closer. That's fair. We are hated by the Khuzaits. Well, where is Kim? Go to the keep. There's nobody there. It's amazing that I can get in the keep of Huss and Falk, but I can't go into the keep of a minor castle. Let's leave. Ortengard. Oh my goodness, you're way up here. All right, I'm going to run towards Ortengard, and I'll stop at Akalat just to have it update, and hopefully the Khuzaits don't declare war on us. How are my kids doing? They're getting there. They were 70 and 90, I think, last time I checked. Now, you're in Vidar's army, and you two are still building. Ralph Archer, skill point in athletics. Rosie, once she gets here, I think I'll put her on a horse and let her get some horse points because, of course, as now the party leader, I'm going to want to be on a horse. But horse skill doesn't help the infantry that I will be in charge of. There you go. Steward skill. Very good. Did she get any more? Yep, she got 2 more. So athletics helps the infantry. That's why I'm trying to get athletics as high as she's able to have her run all over the map. Magnus is attacked near Rimtoil. Magnus is in Vidar's army. So hopefully Vidar's army, how big are they? 761. Hopefully they can win that battle. All right, let's look at the keep. Just make sure. I know he's not supposed to be here, but I always like to check because they move around. And one thing I want to point out that I may have did early in this series, but I feel like it always needs repeating. There is no Facebook, there's no Instagram, there's no internet. If you read this carefully, it says last seen near Ortengard. That doesn't mean he's at Ortengard. That means you're hearing a rumor that's filtered down through the travelers, the caravans, and people like that remember seeing him there. So when you go to these places and they're not there, people get upset. I personally don't get upset because I understand what's going on. They're not saying, hey, Facebook shows a status at Ortengard. That's not what's going on, kids. Remember, this is hundreds of years ago, maybe even thousands of years ago as far as the setting, and you don't get instantaneous communication. So when they say he was last seen, that means some traveling caravan remembers seeing him in a tavern or something like that, and that's why it's set up that way. So don't get upset because they're not exactly where you think they should be. They're living their lives and they're moving around. All right, pressing on. Magnus, well, they lost that battle. Poor Vidar. Another army wiped off the map. Kim, that's a guy I'm looking for, but he's... Okay, so there's more than one. Let's see how many they are. K-H-Y-M. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless this is just... Let's see. Kim, you're 34, and that's you. Let's look at another Kim. Is it going to be the same guy? No, it's a different guy, but the same clan. So there's 2 Kims there. Oh, I don't know that I'm chasing the right Kim now. He's dead. Okay, so this is the one I'm chasing. Last seen at Tial. Gutrags clan. I got to remember that. Gutrags clan. So Tial's up here. So we'll stop at Make B and have it update. Remember, last seen, it doesn't say he is at Tial. Someone recalls seeing him at Tial. I just hope I can run into him before the Khuzaits declare war. What are we paying how much are we paying them? We're paying them 1030. That's not bad. Let's see what the arena offers here before I do anything else. Warlord helmet with cheat guards. I think that's 53. I'm going to join just to see if I'm right. 53. No, 47. Different one. Okay, I'm going to leave. Oh, Tanab. My wife won the tournament, so I got the helmet anyway. Let me go ahead and sell it because I don't want it. In fact, I'm going to sell all this stuff that I got from Hans. This is what Hans was wearing when he died. I don't remember taking it back. I don't know if the game now puts it in your inventory. Because as you've been following me as I've been playing this game, I've been playing this game for years. And it's the first time Hans has died. So maybe one of the upgrades puts his stuff in your inventory. I don't know. Or maybe I just took it last time. No, I didn't. He was wearing that when he died. Absolutely. All right, let's look at the food situation here. I needed... Really, I'll take your dates. If you had olives, I would take them. But again, you don't have olives. So I'll just go ahead and take your cheese and your butter. That's everything. It was 100. I just really need to get some olives from somewhere. All right, let's see if he's still last seen near TI. So he hasn't been seen anywhere else. Let's head up there. I really want to get Rosie married while she's young and can produce children. That's why I'm just letting the AI do what it wants to do. Also, I don't think we have any... Yeah. Kim took Finn and Jenny. All right, excellent. So at least they're going to be engaged again. Magnus is... We inherited where? Cianon. All right. Man, it really hurts not having that fourth party. That means when I could, you know what I could do? If I wanted to, right now, I could go ahead and create a party with either Ella or Sheena because they're with me. They're in my party. But I don't want to release them over here and they wind up getting a bunch of Kuzate troops. I just wouldn't like that. Kim, there you are, buddy. Let us talk.
I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger.
Well, peace to you too. We're a zero relation. This might be a little better. My name is Rosie Medic, sir. May I ask your name? I am Kim of the House of Gutred's clan. All right. There's something I'd like to discuss. My lord, I note that you have not yet taken a wife. Ah, yes, we're considering. I wish to offer my hand in marriage. Yes, we should discuss this. We meet from time to time. All right. So, 2 days. Or actually, I'm just going to wait get back in here and wait 1 day because the first one doesn't have to be 2 days. I think you can technically just do it immediately, but I'm going to wait at least 1 day. By the way, I looked at that last video and when I was waiting in for Natu, and he never left, so it was just one of those instances of him transporting away. He never left that on horseback or walking away. Finn the captain. All right. That means also that not Ella, but the Jenny. Let's see if they make it. Nothing yet. They're still in battle. All right, let's go back and talk to this guy again. Oh, goodness, he left even though he didn't physically leave. He transported. Let's see where he is now. Back in Hussenfolk. This is what I love about this game. I may as well run around and chase lords, right? But this is so important. It's much more important that I'm able to reproduce than to have more clans in my faction, in my opinion. Oh, there go the Kuzates. Well, that put a kibosh on that, right? So I need to get down. You guys are near Thractore, which is over here. Are you just being called to the army? Yeah, it looks like you haven't yet reached them. All right, where was Magnus being held at? And Cianon. Man, we lost Cianon. Okay. Well, like Karen will be gone here in a moment. I think I'm going to have to go south because that's where we really... Yeah. I would like to pay off the Kuzates because we've really got to work on the Southern Empire. Kuzates are going to go through and take all the south. I just know that. And I don't have the forces to do anything about it anymore. So I wonder if I can just pay them off. Now, again, this is all 13,000. This is, remember, I'm thinking long term. I'm thinking long term. I'm not thinking short term. So I'm going to pay the Kuzates off and use 1,620 of my 180,000 influence. And we're going to continue. All right, where are you at? We're going to stop in make B again. Make sure it updates for Kim. And then I can get back to trying to push these guys back, because we definitely have to do that. I really, really wanted to have this completed by the time War Cells came out. What is the arena? Is it steel? A crowned helmet? That's going to be crap. Yeah, 46. I don't want that for sure. Let's look at, do you have any olives? I'll take all your olives. Thank you very much. And your dates. And your cheese and butter. 300 is what I'd like to be at. Unfortunately, I'm going to take some of your fish also. We'll just go ahead and top myself off at 300. All right. Just be on our way. Kim, last seen at Hassan Folk. Again. We'll stop at Chaikan just to make sure. See if they got any olives along the way. 60 is as high as it's going to go, because my base is 50, and then I only add 3.2. And when you got all 7 for food variety, that's 60. So that's as high as it's ever going to be without us doing something great on the map. Olives. Yep, take those 19 olives, and now I'll be on my way. Let's look. Make sure he's still at Hassan Folk. And we will stop at Danustica. How many olives do I have? 30. Yeah. I think I'm going to stop also at Oneira. Where did this... Zalata, you're going for rim toil. All right, Rosie got Steward 125. I'm going to give her... when I'm running an army, the number of mounts is always greater than the foot troops. So this helps morale. So we're going to go +4 morale. Logistician went from 60 to 64. Very good. All right, Sheen of the Air. Nope, not marrying you off. You cannot produce children. You would be no point in doing that. Olives. No olives. All right, be on our way. Still at Hassan Folk. Yep. All right, we'll stop at Danustica to look for more olives and to update the rumor mill. Then we'll head straight to Hassan Folk. Did they get like Karen? No, they gave up. Okay, well that's good. Like Karen, what is your situation? You've got 251 defenders, and they gave up. Interesting. And you have 12 olives, which I will have. Thank you very much. Let's see what this tournament is about. Ridgetown, what is it? 46 also. Yeah, we don't want that. Oh, Ella the Captain won it, so let me sell it. Another 15,000. Be on our way. Kim is still last seen near Hassan Folk. So here we go. The last leg of our journey. I'll have a drink of water. Rosie the Medic, Steward and Leadership. Still going up. Very good. All right, Kim, are you here? There's not 2 again. There you are, buddy. Let us have a chat.
Been a while.
It has been a while. You are daring, honest, and magnificent. Which means he's very generous. That is, I think it said generosity ×2. So I'm glad to have a chance to spend some time together. I just don't want to read it like a female. That's just ridiculous to me. All right, let's get to know each other. Ooh, 80 honor. He is... All right. They say you have traveled quite widely. Tell me a bit about your journeys. What can I say? It's a beautiful world, but filled with such suffering. Honor. Ineffective. Well, right off the bat, we're already screwed. Unless I get a double. Between your followers, your rivals, and your enemies, you must have met a lot of interesting people. Honor. Didn't it say he was honorable? Yeah. I'm just honored to have fought alongside comrades who thought nothing of shedding their blood to keep me alive. Success. I need a double success. You may be of humble birth. I'm not. My father was the leader of a faction, or my grandfather, somebody like that. But you seem like the type who will rise in the world. Suppose you were to come to a position of power and responsibility. How would you use it? Well, again, I'm going to go with honor. I hope I can bring peace to the land, which is what we're trying to do. Once we unite all of Calradia under our banner, there will be no more wars. Success. Okay, well, I don't think we have that much in common. See, this is when you don't get that double. All it takes is one single loss, and it's over with, which I knew from the beginning. That's why I said that's it. It's over with. The only hope you have is to get a double positive. So those two guys are out of the contention. I can never marry them. Let's look at Natu again. Talk.
My greetings to you.
Let's see what he says. See, you don't even have the option. Oh, well, let's see. My lord, may you give me another chance to prove myself? I'm terribly sorry. See, it's just not possible. So it's done. So I can never marry those two fellas. All right, let's get back on the warpath then. I mean, it is what it is, as people like to say. No, we're definitely not going to declare peace with the Southern Empire. Are you mad? How many of our people do they have in prison? 15! And they're at Legata or Cianon, mostly. Finn the captain just captured. Well, now everybody's in prison. All right, well, this is just brilliant. Remtol. This is just brilliant. Who just declared, or got Aston created an army? Again, let's take a look at this because you may be surprised. Sort by clans. 9. They've got double the clans that we have, and they have almost double the clans we have. Brilliant. This is always an uphill battle. That means they can field twice as many troops, essentially. Twice as many lords can be out in the field. Making peace. Nah, not going to do it. Is there anybody near me? Because they're sieging like Karen again. 2 days away for Invultus. I'm going to take him. I'm going to take all of these guys. They're not very much, but if they can get here, I'm just going to wait. Because this is 700 against 260 with level 3 walls. It may be able to hold out longer. Yes, I'll pay for Magnum. Yes, Magnum. Magnus has been released after 8,642 ransom. Where did he go and how long? Let's see. He went to... It doesn't say where he's at recovering. I know he will recover for about a week or so. Let's see if we can last 2 to 3 days while I wait on these guys to come up. I'm not at all. Let me recruit some infantry. I need 6 troops, so we'll take 5, 6. Move you up here. Nope, not going to make peace with the Southern Empire. I know we're getting our butts kicked, but I don't care. I'm not making peace with them. Even though Worcester was the one that brought forth the proposition. Worcester, I'm sorry, but you're too dumb to even get married to prolong your clan, so I don't trust your instincts on this. Self-preservation should be the #1 human priority in most people. Yet you don't want to have any offspring, so that tells me you're a little suspect in your thinking. How far away are you? 1 day. 1 day, 2 hours. 1 day, 2 hours. All right, Raza. Very good. 1 day, 11 hours. So 1 day, 11 hours, everybody will be here. There is no party, is there? Aston, going to Rimtoil. Well, hopefully he frees all those people in Rimtoil. All right, there's oh, crap. Look at this. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, my great goodness. We are screwed unless I can intercept. Oh, we're screwed. Absolutely screwed. They're going to Lycaran also. Oh, I can use one more troop. All right, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to roll the dice here. I'm going to attack these guys. Make sure she's... Remember, Rosie does... And she's not even on a horse. Oh, my God. Let me give her a sumpter. Oh, I don't have any saddled. All right, this is really, really, really a bad idea. But I'm going to...
It's been a while.
I'm going to do it. They out-level... They definitely have... This is not a good idea. All right, so this is going to be all about the initial setup. Ralph, you're going to go here, and Invulus. I assume you're on a... I don't... Hold on, let me wait. Let me make sure that I put Rosie here. Although, look at her infantry, 34. Who would be better? 39. Only 39 for Thea. And 51. But, you know, I have to have Arietta 83, 63. All right, so 78... 68. All right, you're definitely going to be Cav. And 68 and 37. Sheena could go for infantry at 34 versus 83. She's got more than double my infantry skills. I think this battle is going to be won or lost by the infantry. So in this particular instance, I'm going to put her in charge of the infantry. I'll just have her get off her horse, and then I'm going to leave you in charge of the cav. And let's see where you're at, buddy. You, oh crap, you are on a horse, right? Yep, and you are an archer? No. All right, you're regular cav. All right, you can go here. Now, let me look at the battlefield. Okay. You know I'm going to want the high ground. That's just a given. And we have very few horses. We've got 46 horses. So I might want to set up in the trees. But then again, that would hamper our archers a lot. It's all going to depend who's the aggressor here. I am the one attacking, but they outnumber me. There's Lycaran right there. I'm going to try setting up right here, and we'll see. I'll then decide what happens after that. I don't like our options, but you know what? In fact, we're going to do it like this. Okay, everybody hold fire. Let's see what they do. It's really unusual to be this low, because remember, she's a tiny girl, and not to be mobile. What are you doing? Get over there. Let's see what... Are they going to... Okay, they're moving away from us. This is not ideal. I've got a lot of low-tier troops here. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's... I wish you would... Can I push you at all to get you out of here? Get over there. Get over there. What are you doing, Sheena? Oh, Sheena's on the... I forget. Never mind. Sheena, dismount. There you go. Guess what? Oh, I can't ride it. I tried. All right, you guys go ahead and shield wall. I forgot Sheena was in charge of the infantry, right? All right, horse archers. Let them have a few rounds. Not horse archers. Let the horse archers have a few rounds. All right, save your arrows. Nothing's happening there. All right, we're going to have to march into them, unfortunately. And it's going to take forever and a day. Let's go back to line formation. Let's come over in this direction. All right.
Everyone! Follow me!
I just want them to bunch up around me for now. I don't like doing this because the horses are just going to absolutely smother me. But since I'm not on a horse, it may give me a little more extra room. I did want her to get some skill in athletics, right? See, they did the exact same thing I was going to do. They set up on that little rise there, that ridge. Did they go behind us? Yep. Okay, now horses, go after them. Now that they're behind us, see if you can cut them off. Of course, the lone banner carrier just continues to run at the enemy like a clown. He has no shield. Rosie, tactics, very good. We're getting a few of them. I think I don't want to have to come over that ridge to meet them. So we're going to continue going up here and hit them from what I'm calling the north. It looks like the sun in that direction, so that might be the west. I don't know if it's daytime or nighttime. It's either the east or the west. So we're heading in this direction. Based on where we're at, outside of like Karen, this would absolutely be north. So it must be morning. Because east. The sun rising in the east. Alright, where are you guys at? Come back, come back, come back, come back. I have limited resources here. Can't throw them away. Remember, we're outnumbered, we're outpowered, and Rosie has nowhere near the skills. Neither does Sheena. Has nowhere near the infantry skills that Hans had. But I do believe the day is going to be won by the infantry. I just hope that my core units, even though I have such a small party myself, is enough to carry the day. Because I really don't know what these other nobles have up their sleeve.
Horseman! Rider! Get moving!
So we're going to have to try to use every little tactical advantage we can. And we're right at the map edge. Okay. Now, the good news is there should not be any reinforcement waves because between the two of us, there's not 1,000 troops. They had 600, we had 300. All right, so let's face them guys. Face them guys. Horses. Make sure everybody turns properly. Come on down here to right here. Archers right here. Horses here. And horses over here. Alright, there's 5 horse archers left. You guys shield wall. Archers do a little damage if you can. No horses. Face the enemy. Turn and face them. Thank you. I can't see being this short. That's another reason I like being on top of a horse, because you can see what's going on. All right, you guys, look at her. Look at, they have 107 horse against our 40. All right. We're going to march forward a little bit more. We're going to have you guys stop. It's interesting that they're choosing to turtle up when they outnumber us and outpower us. All right, archers right here. We want to get as close as possible to do as much damage as possible. These horses are just not going to do anything, unfortunately. All right, archers. Go ahead and do it again. Yeah, I think you are high enough to shoot over. If I can see over them, you guys can shoot over them because you're even higher. In fact, if you come right here, I think you'll be even that much higher. We got to do maximum damage before we actually engage. This is absolutely one of those situations where the horse is going to... Oh, there they come. All right, toss them if you got them. Shoulder formation. Let me have the big axe. try to keep out to the edges here. We got to do as much damage as possible. Now let's get the horse involved. Can't let them surround. All right, now we're going to have to just order a general charge for the infantry. If I can get this lord down. Mattis. I can't get him. No, I can't swing with enough energy down here with her. She just doesn't have the two-handed skill. Let me get out to the edge. I can't see what's going on. I can't swing properly. This guy with the big stick has got the goat. There you go. All right. Come on, archers. Tanab, Randy, you guys don't... Or Ralph, don't let me down. All right, horse has got to go on their ranged. Whatever horse I have left on their ranged. I thought he was... Oh! Where did their horse... Trying to see where their horse are. Ooh, this thing. She swings the thing so slowly. She needs more skill. The only way to get it is to use it. All right, since there's not going to be... I'm going to order a general charge. Since there's not going to be any more respawns. Ha! I like that little ha she gave. Ha! Where did all their cavalry go? They already beat? Boy, they performed poorly. This is the first time I've looked up at the power bar since we actually started combat. And look at that. They were really dumb. I think their problem was turtling up. They outnumbered us big time. If they'd have sent their horses in right off the bat while we were moving and trying to get situated and couldn't be in a shield wall, this would have ended differently, in my opinion. We may have still won, but it certainly wouldn't be the wipeout that it is now. And of course, I cannot run anybody down.
So give 'em hell!
There's a sturgeon right there, the traitor. I don't know who it is. Oh, they got his horse. Who is it? Let's see who goes down. Just a regular... A raider. Sturgeon raider. I can get the throwing axe. Oh, you got... Dude, I was trying to... Okay, fair enough. I was trying to get it to highlight again, and he took it. Maybe he'll put it to good use. Yeah, they did. They took him down. All right. Make sure everybody's running. Order everybody to charge. I wish one of these horsemen would charge me. That way I can actually do something. Also, I wish I could find a very low tier horse. I think the only thing she can ride is Sumter, though. That one doesn't have a whole lot of armor on it, so that might be a low tier horse. Let's see if she can ride it. Probably not, because that looks like a very low saddle. Riding skill not adequate. Yeah, it's a Midlands palfrey. The only thing she can ride is probably a mule and a Sumter horse. Is this also a palfrey? Well, I guess we won. Let's see what kind of horse this is. Rebel Chaser, can't ride it. All right. Well, we lost 36 to their 213, which is really, that could have went a lot worse. And my horse troops killed 82, and my axemen 138, and my spearmen 125. We only lost 6 infantry, which surprised me. We did lose 1 bowman. Now, Ralph got 1 kill, but more importantly, he got 15 in one-handed, 16 in archery, and 26 in athletics. And Tanab didn't get any kills, and she only got 1 in athletics. Sheena on foot for the first time in a battle, unless it's a siege. Got 3 in athletics and 1 in one-handed. And Thea got 4 kills and a few in just about everything. All right. Prisoner. Now here's the problem. We still got the siege going on of Lycaron. I'm going to take all of these troops. I don't want them, but I can pass them along to my party members. I think there's only 1 here right now, though. Legendary Kite Shield. I definitely want to have a look at it. Yeah, there's only 1 here. What is your... You are very rich, so you can handle all of these guys. There, we'll just give you all of them. And we need to come back in this direction. I've got too many prisoners because I got no one I can give them off to. So we want to dump all the prisoners, sort them by tier, and just take the high-tier prisoners. That's it. I couldn't take very much at all, could I? Because of the Botanians. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to keep the Botanians. So this is all I could really take with the... But I want to check... All right, well, we have to drop 253. I want to come in this direction. No, let's jump here and get a recruit for Invulus. I'll pay for him if you don't want to. You can go up to 223. We want to try to do everything in our power to get you as many troops as possible. All right, here's the rest of these guys. And the battle has started. Recruit. I already know he's rich, so I'm going to go ahead and give these all to him. All right, we're going to come over here, and we're going to wait just a moment till daylight, and then I'm going to attack these guys. It also will give us a moment to shield damage with 2-handed weapons, handling with 2-handed weapons. Well, here's the thing. None of our troops, none of the troops in her party have 2-handed weapons. They're all one-handed, so I can just pick whatever I need for me, for Rosie personally. And Rosie wants to be a wood chopper as opposed to handling the 2-handed weapons. Because when I do swing that big axe, I want to be able to 30% more damage to shields. So we'll take that. Tactics. No, we definitely want 10% damage by infantry to cavalry when sent to confront the enemy, which I'm never going to do. And captain... 25% morale penalty with troops in your formation. Use shield wall. Yep. I definitely use shield wall more than anything else, so we're going that route. And here we want stout defender or fervent attacker. Now here's the thing. I want 50% recruitment rate for tier 1, 2, and 3 prisoners because tier 4 plus prisoners, it takes so long to recruit anyway. I'd rather be able to recruit as many as possible in a shorter time, so we're going to go with this as opposed to defending. And who was the other person that got some? Ralph. Definitely going to be Fury. Don't want you to move any faster. All right, Rosie the medic. And Finn. And Ariad is just about her next battle. She may upgrade. Tanab just upgraded, and Ralph just upgraded. All right. So let's wait here for daylight, and we can get a little healing done. Come on, come on, come on. Toll collector in Verone Castle. Ariada, you're just going to have to go in. I will top myself off with 5 more infantry, though. All right. We're going to have to go in now before these guys join in. All right, we're getting the garrison to help us.
I'm taking command!
Let's see what they do. 491, 492, 493. They're moving away from us. All right, so
Cease shooting!
hold. This is exactly, as you know, the same map. Just we set up over there initially, or I should say the enemy set up here. This is that little ridge they were on, and that ridge over there is the one we were on.
Footman!
And they're just going to go back. No, they're coming towards us. Very good. All right, we'll come over here and set up on this ridge then.
Forward!
Looks like after they took a moment to organize themselves, they're marching in. So we'll come over here and set up on this ridge. This is so tedious, having to walk. They've got 23 horse archers. All right, guys. You know the drill.
Infantry!
Come over here. Come over here. You guys go over there.
Soldiers!
You guys come over here. And horse archers right here.
Moving!
Not ideal, but I'm going to make it work because of the terrain. Oh, they're going to stop right there. That's good, I suppose. Horse archers, come back here. All right, you guys
Infantry!
face that direction. Face that direction.
Enemy! Soldiers!
All right, move down here. We're going to have to march into them because they're going to stop right there.
Horsemen!
All right, come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Infantry!
Loose formation. Oh. All right, hang on. Stay put. Get back in formation. Get ready for another run. Take them out. There we go. All right, back in formation. Archers, introduce yourself. We're still too far away, further than I'd like to be, but we'll let them in. They're standing in loose formation there, so we're gonna get their archers that are out front, their range units out front. Thea, can I stand next to you? We're doing good. We're doing good. Maybe we can force them to come to us. Looks like their right wing of Cav is not interested at all while their left wing is doing the work. She's so slow. She's so slow to raise up her polearm and thrust. All right, there they come. Now, go back into line formation and toss them if you got them. Cav, go ahead and get involved. And horse archers, do your own thing. All right, fellas, let's do it. Get in on them. %30 chance to break that shield, right? 30% extra damage to that shield. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Although, to be fair, I should be using the one-handed because this is what my troops are using, so I've got to get my skill up in one-handed. All right, this is a straight rout. Go, Rosie, go. Everybody charge. Just a general all-out charge. They're running to their left, our right, so I'll head this slightly off. Let's put this away. Maybe I'll run a little faster. I saw you, but I saw that you wasn't going to hit me, and I couldn't have gotten my shield and glaive out in enough time. Well, see what happens when I'm aware of you? One damage, the horse running into me. For you people who don't believe horses do damage when they hit you, you saw it right there. Doesn't matter if they're an allied horse or an enemy horse. They hit you, they can do damage. Now it's everybody. 700 units way over yonder. All right, let's just order a general charge again. I will never catch anybody. But I'm going to run, just maybe it'll give me some athletic skill. Look, she runs like a girl. It's so unusual seeing her run after seeing Hans for so long. For 85 years, Hans was what I was watching run. Now I'm watching this little girl here. This tiny girl. Okay, we won. We lost 17 to their 148. That's pretty good. Rosie got 4 in one-handed, which is what I need. 18 in two-handed, 6 in athletics, 4 in polearm, and 9 in tactics, which is outstanding. 39 influence. We'll take this two-handed. Two-handed damage with axes and maces. Swing speed for all two-handed weapons. Since she's using an axe, I'm going to go with this because... See, the 2% damage by infantry in your formation or 2% swing speed to infantry in your formation. This is tough. This is tough. I'm going to go with the damage, though. Typically, I would go with swing speed, but I think this time... Because as you get more and more skill, your swing speed does speed up, but I'd rather do more damage, so we're going to go with this. Remember, Rosie's in charge of the infantry, or will be. Once she has the best skill. Right now, Sheena has the best skill, and Sheena can't go out on her party because I've only got 4 slots. Right now, I don't have any because everybody's imprisoned. All right, Ralph, we definitely want the Bodkin. And that's everybody. All right, we still got to fight 134 of these guys, so let's do it.
On my command!
Let's see what they do. 458, they're not moving. Hold on, that's the amount of troops I have. Okay, they're coming towards us. And there's only 173, so this is not going to be fancy. We're just going to wait for them. We will move over here, though. Maybe they'll come far enough. Everyone move over there. Oh, what'd you kick for? Ella? Rosie? I mean, that's not what I... Not the Windows key. Alt. Only 6 horse archers. We're just going to do the same thing we did earlier. Except this time we won't. Actually, I think I am going to let... if they stop again, I'm going to let the archers just expend their ammo if I can. Because I really need to get Ralph some experience. So we'll set up here and here. And there. And there. And our little horse archers can come up here also. And we want everybody to face that direction. Come on, infantry. Face that direction. Archers face... There you go. Now get down. Move down a little further. Get out of the way of the archers. All right, and toss them if you got them. We'll get everybody some experience. Just use it. I'm not going to run after them. I'm going to see how much we can chop them down. And you guys, right here. All right, we'll go ahead and send the horse in on either side since they're coming after us. Woo! Way to go, Rosie. All right, well, infantry, do your thing. Archers are not going to have a chance. They're not going to stand there and take it. All right, so just a general charge. They have, what, 3 left? Notice they were very low tier, though. Did you notice that? What do you guys... What is over here that you're... Rouncy. Can't ride anything. And there's not going to be a Sumpter horse out here on the battlefield, unfortunately. We'll just, again, order a general charge. I'm just trying to get tactics skill up by doing this. The more you order, the more tactics chances you have of getting tactics upgrade. All right, there we go. Hey, what are you doing, Vlandian champion? You know, you're not... Ah, yeah, it's the Banner Knights that have the gold that I was talking about before. I think that looks so good. All right. Are you a champion also? Yeah. Well, I don't see a Banner Knight near me right now. All right, so we lost 1. Oh, my great goodness. What was it? It was a volunteer. Well, if you got to lose one, volunteer is the way to go. 3 minutes even on that battle. Prisoner.
I give up. Enough.
5 prisoners, 6 upgrades. You can go up to there. And again, I'm going to, since there's no one I can give prisoners to, I'm going to get rid of all the prisoners and then reset it just for a high tier and then take just the high tier because that's going to get me the maximum amount of money. Now, that being said, take this sturgeon. Why didn't you... Aren't the sturgeons locked? I need to check into that. Why wouldn't you take the sturgeons? I'm pretty sure they were locked. They had... Oh, no. This is a different person. Okay. Wake up to what you're doing, Joe. This is Rosie, not Hans. I got to lock them on her character. That means I may have given away some sturgeons last time and wasn't paying attention. Yep. Let me get all these guys back and then lock them down. And I'm going to try to get the Battanians. You know, I'm not going to do that. Because just the Fian and the heroes. All right, let's make sure. I see a Varyag there. So I'm obviously still missing. Let's see if there's any others that I missed. No, that's it. All right, here, I don't want the Palatine. Oh, well, yes, I do. Hold on. I got to get rid of some troops. I will get rid of you. You guys, I only want the heroes and the Fian champions. Oh, actually, I only want Fian and Fian champion. Get rid of you. All of you. There. I can have 4 more. So we'll just get 4 more high tier troops. 1, 2, 3, 4 for maximum amount of income. Take all this loot. And we haven't sold yet. So once I get in here, I'll take a look at that shield I was talking about from the last battle. It said legendary shield, I think it said. All right, first things first. Let's recruit everybody. And then give them to you. And then we will trade. $50 grand. She can ride that saddle horse. I'm going to hold on to that. And I'm not going to hold on to the rest of these because... Remember, it's only showing me... Right now, it's taking all of these nobles that I've called to my party. Remember, I've only got 323. All right, can you take all of this stuff? Nothing looks spectacular, although a lot of this stuff is locked down. So we did get some good stuff, because it... I wonder why this is locked, which has to be left over from Hans, right? But the people are not locked. The prisoners. Well, either way, let's see if you can... Let me lock that in and see if you can take all this. No, I've got about 70 grand worth of product, so let's just do it manually. 113, which is here. All right. Let's look at this shield. Legendary. Ooh, that's a good shield. I just don't want it because it's not round, but that's a good shield. I have half a mind to give. Rosie did have this Pavis shield, remember? All right, we're just going to let it be. Sheena, right now, is going to have to be my infantry guy. Which means, you know, I'll leave her with that shield. I'll leave her with that shield. We'll see how that works out. Okay. We'll take that money. Look at what this is. Veda created an army. Don't know Veda. Waiting at Lycaon, which is me, and then gathering near this Botania. This is also Botania, so they're all in Botania, which is fine if I can keep some armies back here and keep taking them out. Where are you going? Gathering near Neviansk. I don't. That sounds to me like a Sturgian word. Neviansk. Where is that? Oh, man, was I off. Oh, no, that is a Sturgian. Yeah, notice the culture of Sturgian. So they're heading up here. Like, Karen, what do you look like? 222 with level 3 walls. We're just going to have to let you be for now, I think. Let's see if we can run these guys off. I'm going to see if I can get some recruits and stuff these guys, then I'll let them loose. One recruit. Get this guy up to 223, I think it was. Yep. And while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and look at these. You are very rich. Rich. So everybody can handle anything I can give them. So let's see if I can top these guys off just like I did. Magnus should be. Is Magnus ready? You're staying at Zionica. Magnus, go ahead and form a party. We want you to do that, please. And they're going to attack Rimtoil Castle. So hopefully those two will be out soon. In the meantime, I'm going to recruit as much as I can to get these guys up to speed. And then I will release them. Let's jump into Poros. We can do some more selling. And I will throw these guys in the dungeon. Rosie has 0 skill to facilitate. Oh, is this my town? Oh, I forgot Poros belonged to me. Okay. Throw you guys in the dungeon with the exception of you. Yeah, I forgot that. My, typical Joe memory. All right, I'm going to throw 2 of you in there. And take 2 out. Actually, I'm not going to take any out. I'm just going to throw you 2 in there since we still have room. And in fact, I'm going to recruit all you guys. And then throw in 1, 2, 3. Very good. And in fact, 1 more. And take out the high tier Falksman. I'll throw you 4 low tier archers in. Again, I'm saving money here, even though I'm not giving it to my own troops. I will take out 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll throw in you 3 infantrymen and take 3 more of you out. And that's it, because these, well, You know what? I'll throw you 2 in and take 2 more. 1, 2. Okay. So now I'm going to give you them. Very good. All right, let's sell some stuff. Not stash. Trade. Can you take all of this? Yep. And I don't think you can take... Let's lock that 20 in. I can live with that. You know what? No. That's good enough. All right, pressing on. We're going to do some more recruiting. I'm going to hit Tevia and Zestia. Because I need olives, not grapes. But I will come back to Zionica. What's going on over here is Magnus. Come on, Magnus. If I can get these guys topped off, I'll try to get Magnus in my party also to help him. But right now I want to get these guys topped off. And I don't want them competing for troops. Try to get some cav also. Dunlaney's is about to fall. That is not ideal. Because that's right next to Carbanseth and Pencanock. Pencanock is my home base currently. After losing... Well, it's always been my home base, really. But I wanted it. My ultimate goal, I could make it Ortesia, but the Southern Empire is just kicking our butts. Not much I can do about that now. We're going to come to Zionica, but we'll stop at Tarcutus. Whew. Lori, the party captain. All right, well, we know she's going to be a party captain, so first we want intelligence if we can get it, except in this instance, we're going to take social because she needs the leadership. And then here we're going to take playing board games because that gives us tactics. Definitely. Then, again, tactics and scouting are the 2 most important in my opinion. Oh, look at this. Said I wanted some horses, didn't I? You have 27. You have 4. You have 33. We'll give all of this to you. May as well hit this. This is such a good haul. I'm going to run back here and get some more horses here at Onika. Maybe we'll get a full set again. Yep. Yeah, that's a good haul. And I'll give them to you again. All right, now let's go back to Zionica. I do expect like Karen to be jumped here again in a minute. But I'm hoping that it won't happen very soon because they're busy maybe with Dunlaney's. Only 6. But let's go to the keep, look at the garrison. Let's put these 3 low-tier troops in and take out you 3. Okay, that'll be fine, even though you're not quite up to speed. Not you. You. Probably should have given him to Magnus. I don't know if he's still around. Nothing in the stash. Let's go ahead and sell. 89. You should take all of that. There we go. Let's be on our way. Ziacories. Then Alsacesus. 18. Magnus, where are you, buddy? You took him off. All right, I can't complain about that. I cannot complain about that. Excuse me. These are good high-tier troops. Really should give them to Magnus, but we all fighting for the same side. We're all fighting for the same cause. Sturgian dominance. Gained a level. Way to go, Rosie. Unfortunately, it's only a focus point, but I will take it. I'll put it in steward. Pressing on. All right, Isabella. We're going to work on you now. Let's hit here. Steward skill. She's almost, when she gets to 200, I think I'm going to switch her to a horse. Nope, Southern Empire. Not going to do it. As long as it's one-on-one, I'm never going to declare peace. There's no point to it. Because the fact that you're wanting peace means that you're feeling weak. Oh, we just lost another. What was I saying about them feeling weak? We'll take all of you guys. Go to the keep. Go to the garrison. And throw in you, archer. And take you out. Throw in you 4 recruits. Ooh, I've already done this, so there's not a lot to take out of here. So I'm just going to leave you. One too many. So we will take out... Well, you. Okay. And give you the troops. All right, we need 30 more troops, and we'll just keep going. I'm heading up towards Britannia. We got to see if we can get up there and interdict. Ideally, I could take Rimtoil and free my 2 troops, my kids, but that's secondary to being able to stop that army. The Southern Empire armies that are running around the map right now. You just need more infantry. So we will go here, though, and hit these 2 on the way, and we'll get horses, and then so be it. Horses will help you move faster. Oh, good. No horses. Infantry straight up. That actually works out. All right, so you need 7 more troops. Let's hit here because I don't want to detour. I want to continue going towards... What is the situation at Dunlanny's? Ah, they haven't even started combat yet, so this is good. We may make it in time. I just don't know if we're going to be strong enough. I don't think there is another army on the map. There's not. Is there anyone else that could be called? Yeah, but they're all... I imagine they're all building their forces up. Nothing there. All right, well, we're going to hit Rimtoil and Clagban. Try to get some archers. You can never go wrong with Botanian archers. All right, Shamir created an army. Very good. Botanian archers, especially the Fian champions, they can hold their own and hand-to-hand also. I mean, they're really good. All right. I think we'll now stop at Ebereth. Shamir might be trying to interdict the Dunlannys. Again, I don't know how many troops are here, but we're going to do the best we can. We'll get up there and take a look. Upgrade you. Grab another infantry. Oh, wait, can you get another one still? Yeah, 2 more, actually. There we go. Rosie on the haul up to 447, just like Hans could do. Gonna take a long time. She's young yet. She's what? 27? Her biological clock is ticking, though. How many? I think it's 44, right? Yeah, I'm going to not get anything here in the off chance that there might be... Let's just go over to M-Log and get the archers. Please don't get anyone. Please don't get anyone. Isabella. She got 2 recruits. Well, you don't have the option of taking away from her? Well, there's only 1,900 troops here. And they finally started the battle. Is there anyone else we can call that's not 4 days? Magnus I can finally call. Everybody else, I'm going to call Magnus because everybody else is full. And I'm going to help him get up to speed anyway. So I'll just... 4 days is a long time. They're not going to last 2 days, I don't think, much less 4 days. Who was that? Shamir, did your... Oh, you're going for Rimtoil. Okay. Vidar? Did you just join us? Oh, you can hold a lot of troops. All right, I'm gonna try my best to stuff them with these villages near here. They're still at 1,700. Nothing. They got all 9 of them. We're 420. This, I think we're gonna have sufficient forces to jump them. Oh man, I'm even gonna go into Karban Seth. Yeah, 300, and they're down to 1,300. We're just not getting a lot of recruits here, and that's a problem. Oh, Rosie can have another one also. Yeah, she's going up pretty fast. We'll take the recruit, speaking of recruits. There you go. Problem is, these two are smoking ruins. Let me hit Lindorn. I don't know how much we'll get from Lindorn, but let me hit it. These guys are... Yeah, we're going to have to hit them tomorrow morning. Win or lose, we're going to hit them tomorrow morning. Let's move over here in preparation. $294. We'll wait till high noon. All right, let me come over here because this guy is going to jump them, and I don't want him to jump him. Join me. There we go. Now I've got everybody. Let's attack. Wait, let's get this upgrade in first for Rosie. Wounded troops don't care about really. Influence gained from donating. Don't care about that either, so I'm going to go ahead and go this route because this is the least of the useless, the most useless of the two useless ones. Let's go ahead and assault the siege camp. We're going to get what's left of the garrison on our side, so it's 1592 versus 1091.
Hear me!
Yes, hear me.
Hold!
Oh, this is so slow, so tedious. I can't even, you know, I have to run through here in order just to see the battlefield.
Footmen!
Come on, guys, march up here.
Onwards!
They're probably going to hole up on that little hill there, would be my guess. So we're going to march towards them. I gotta be honest with you. I just for a moment there, I thought I need to pick these carrots. Red Dead intruding on my thoughts because, you know, I'm always looking for carrots in Red Dead. All right, they're gonna come right in, are they? Come on, infantry here, archers here, riders out there, riders out there. All right, they're not gonna. All right, go back to. Come on down here in shield wall and line formation. Ah, that dude with shield was in the way. Did you see that? All right, archers, fire. All right, horse, go ahead and engage. Their horse. Horse archer, go do your thing. Maybe you can string some of them out. There's a lord. It's out of the way. All right, toss them if you got them, fellas. Golden-haired tossers. They don't want to run towards the center of my formation. I better get onto the edges. I wanted to stand right in the center, but... It's just so you can't see anything when you're on foot. For anybody wondering why I'm always on a horse, you can see now. You have not zero, but you have very low situational awareness because you just can't see. And you're so slow, you can't move to get in anywhere. All right, we're just going to order a general charge. I'm going to get my one hand out because that's the skill I need for my troops. These guys got to go. They're the most dangerous. I'll go for the archers. Very dangerous on my part, but I'll go for the range. Thank you, horsemen. Why? Because you are the enemy, that's why. Wear a helmet, dummy. Drop that banner. You tell him, Rosie. Come on, girl. I couldn't get my glaive up in time for that one. Oh! All right, general charge, which I should have done a long time ago, but I got busy doing what I was doing. Filthy Kuzate. No offense, Wusser. They're just coming at me so fast now that I'm on foot, and I just don't have the awareness of where they're all at right now. Can't see the battlefield. I don't want that. I want the one-handed. I'm trying to keep this guy in between me and their archers. Notice their archers are hitting me. And watching out for enemy horse at the same time. They're just coming from so many different directions. And again, you just don't have the situational awareness when you're on foot. Still a lot over here, but it's just so slow. It takes me so long to get anywhere. I think we've just about thinned out. Oh, there's another reason. Hopefully they come for us. We'll go back to the one-handed. I don't see a whole lot of horses anymore. Run, Rosie. Churn those little legs. Go, go, go. Let me put the shield up. Let me put the axe up so that she runs a little faster. Go, 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 girl. Oops. Saw him too late. Big stutter. And they disappeared. Go, go, go. There's a lord right there. And unfortunately, I cannot chase lords down now. Just don't have the speed. I'm catching them. As long as they run backwards, I can catch them. Rosie's not even pulling out her shield. She's on a mission. 207 in athletics. Very good. Go, go, go. She got a... Her voice doesn't match her body. Give them hell. She should be going, give them hell. Magnus. No, that's Sheena. She's got the round shield. Ah, she just got a kill. Very good. 244 in pole arm. Oh, that was... I didn't notice that in time. That was the enemy. And again, I know I'm not going to... Oh! I didn't expect that. It caught me off guard. They turned and started running towards me. Yeah, I did not expect that. All right, so that caught me off guard. Is that it? Victory! Who are you? Which one of my kids is that? It's got to be Jenny. No, it's Ella. Okay. Yeah, Jenny and the other one's not here. This is Ella and Sheena that are with me. All right, so we lost 200 to their 322. That was terrible. I personally lost 14. Rosie got 14 kills, 2 in medicine, 9 in athletics, which I really enjoy, 11 in one-handed, which she really needs, 5 in pole arm, which is a perk, and 8 in tactics. Ella got 3 kills, and 1 in horse, 1 in pole arm. Eileen didn't get anything. Ralph didn't get any kills. Sheena got 4, Thea got 1, and Tanab got 4. All right, 9 minutes, 49 seconds, only 29% of the loot, which is fine by me. Let's do this upgrades and let's do the rest of this attack. All right, so for one-handed, again, we don't care about the governor skills. We're only looking at party leader. 10% of total experience gained is bonus to the infantry after each battle, or 2 daily experience. We want every day, not just when we're in battle. Now, for here, we want clean thrust versus swift swing. And this, we want thrust because we're not using... If I was all, for example, if I was, let's say Empire, and using the swingables, the Mena, I can never say that word, but you know what I'm talking about, the Mena Lavitians, whatever they are. I did look up how to say that word once, but that's not an actual word. It's the weapon is what they're named after. All right, so Rosie, I can either give her control or vigor. In this instance, I'm going to give her vigor, because that affects both pole arm and one-handed, and all control will affect his throwing. I don't really care about her bow skill, so I'm going to give her vigor as opposed to control. And additionally, control only gives her governor, which nothing can be done with that, but this one gives her party speed. So both of these are where you want to go. And then for tactics... Movement speed of troops in your formation. Movement speed. 1 is plain, steppes, and deserts. Snowy terrain. I'm going to go for plain, steppes, and deserts because we're going to have to do a lot of fighting over in the Khuzaits land, and that's steppes. And we're going to have to go back and fight the Khuzaits in the Azray land, which is deserts. So we're going decisive battle. Anybody else get anything? I don't believe so. Arietta is so close. Thea will be there soon. All right. Let's fight this battle again.
Under my command!
I would like to think they come towards us a little bit. But we've got to get it. No matter what happens, we've got to get over this ridge.
Onwards!
We're not going to sit here. I can't see anything with all these bushes.
Footmen! So move! Riders! Riders! Get mounted forward!
I think they will stop. Well, I said this last time also. I think they'll stop on that hill, but if they don't, then more power to us.
Infantry!
I'd like for them to post up and let our archers get some
Horses! Cut the horsemen! Mounted on
some experience, but I don't think they're gonna.
Soldiers!
All right, just let everybody do their thing. See what happens. If you turn and face me, you're back there. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. You just shot me. You'll never shoot me again, buddy. Gotta be careful. This guy is obtaining a big two-handed weapon. Well, they're not big, but it's a two-handed weapon. Do a lot of damage. They can. Thea. All right, everybody charge. Infantry, that is. What about you? And you? All right, now everybody charge.
Not a one breathing!
How in the world do they got oh, okay. Those axes are taking a toll on them. Of course, that was an archer. You can see in the top right-hand corner that took out that archer. Icon was archer, archer. Let's put these up so I can run a little faster. She got these little tiny legs, but she's still outrunning all of her troops.
Every attack!
She's bloody already. Wasn't a lot of combat there, but it was bloody. Yep.
Everyone attack!
They had no taste for blood, for battle, for combat. They had plenty of... All right, Ella and Sheena. Those horses. Get up there quickly. Magnus is on his way. All right, that's it. All right, we lost one that time, which was a battalion skirmisher. All right.
Stop.
Will you change expression when I take you as a prisoner? Let's see. Yeah, corner of his mouth went down. Did you see that?
I yield. Grant me.
You gotta.
I yield.
You gotta be my prisoner. All right, 10 upgrades for Rosie. We're looking at 63. Okay, we want these guys. Again, I can't hold a whole lot of prisoners. So I just got to take the highest tier ones that get the most. And I still forgot. Yeah, okay. Disregard what I just said. Because I forgot to lock all the Sturgians, even though I made a big deal out of it. And I'm going to go through this one more time because I want to be certain I didn't. Let's see what I mean. want to be certain I didn't. I will hold the Fion and the Fion champions if I can. I'd like to hold those Valandian Knights, but I'm not going to have room for it. All right. Then let's get rid of you guys, and you guys, and you guys. Definitely want to hold on to the Sturgians, but if I got too many, I got too many. So I'm going to get rid of the recruits. Actually, scratch that. Let me put these up here where I can see what I've actually got here. What I really have. I might get rid of it. See, that I want to hold on to the infantry. I seldom lose archers. And if I do, it's only like, 1 to 5, but I could lose a lot of infantry. So I think I'm gonna go down here. Take this down to 1 because I can recruit 1. You see what I just did? My brain says stop at 1, but my finger still clicks. It's that nerve damage that I have from cracking my spine. Ugh. Takes a while from that impulse to get from the brain to the finger. That's also why I have such bad reflexes. All right, let's see here. We'll take these hunters down now. We only need 7, so 5, 6, 7. All right. Let's jump into... Is there still another battle to be fought here? All right, Archon, let me talk to you.
Of course, I don't want that.
Negative 35. Something I'd like to discuss. Your liege... You're happy. Okay. So, let's fight. Sheena. Hold on, you guys back here. Can you come back here, please? Thank you. All right. I want you guys to spread out there. And I want you guys to spread out there. All right. Go do your thing. Everybody. The horses will get their force and probably finish it because it's just, what was it, 5 troops? Go, Rosie, go. Get in front of the mob. At least the blood has been wiped off. I remember once, years ago, I played an all-foot force of Sturgians. I was on foot, and I was a infantry. And I played another game where I was on foot, and I was an archer. Those were 2 long games. And every battle was the frustration of being on foot, if you can imagine. But it was entertaining enough for me to continue it. But you're already shooting. That's got to be crossbowmen from that distance, over 200 units. No one else would attempt a shot that far. Just one guy on foot, and all you can't get him? I know the horses are bunching up too much. There you go. All right. Neither one of my children got any kills. Who got the upgrade? Thea, we can give you control or vigor. Same thing with you. The thing here is, you're 9 in vigor and only 8 in control. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the control because even though vigor is better, you're never going to be a party leader. Although, as I say that, you might be better than Sheena. I think Sheena only had 86, and you've got 144 in one-handed. I'll have to look at that next battle, because I did think I forgot that I've got, I think 3 of my kids, Thea, well, maybe 2 now, Thea and who's the other one, that are in the infantry. So let's see here. Let's give you yeah, let's go ahead and give you vigor then. We'll do that. And we'll give you... Man, really, there's... I'm just going to give you a horse in case you're in a tournament and you need to ride a horse. All right, let's jump into Dunlanny's. After saving it, let's unclick that. All right, they put a bunch of troops in the settlement. Is Magnus... No, there he is right there. He's still 14 hours away. All right. What can I recruit out of this group? Wrong button. That's the one I want. I'm at 327. And I do want infantry. So I'm just going to get all infantry. There we go. Okay, there we go. And recruit. I'll give them to you. You guys are going to need to be topped off again. Let's trade. All right, here's the situation. I got 2 minutes left, and I'm just going to spend these 2 minutes, recruiting and trading. You know how I usually do, and ransoming, that sort of thing. So I'll stop the video here, and at the 2 minutes shy mark. Who knows what it'll be when I upload it? Because sometimes I start recording a minute or 30 or 45 seconds before I actually start playing. So who knows? But at any rate, I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.